You blasted off prematurely.
We are
The Three Guys Rant.
Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
I already feel dirty.
Call us at 855-693-GUYS.
And if you didn't understand that, let me try to do it in English, because that was Puerto Rican. You are listening to The Three Guys Rant. 855-69-3-GUYS. That's 693-4897.
693?
I love me some Three Guys.
Arvin, hit it up.
All right, and we're back. This is The Three Guys Rant on NBC News Radio, and I hope I just blew out some speakers because I won't say anything else about blowing. But
you know what's funny is since the last time we were on the air, we've
had World War I and II.
No. We had to go back an hour. So for all of you lunatics on the 57 and the 91 who didn't know how to drive and we scared you prior to us having to go back, now you're driving in the dark here in the deep, sultry, sophisticated, and screwed up voices of the Three Guys Rant.
I was going to say that's usually how I order my women on that 900 number.
I also, you know what? We don't do it often enough. I wanted to give a special shout out to what the hell do you call him? Paul? What's his nickname?
Black Rain.
Black Rain.
It's the way every good war movie starts. Bring the Black Rain.
No, but the fact that he hasn't thrown us off the air, we want to thank him for keeping us on the air. And, we want to thank MSNBC News Radio, KCAA 1050.
I'm sorry, NBC News Radio. It is not MSNBC.
Oh,
it's
harmony.
NBC. You're good at doing that every time. NBC News Radio, KCAA 1050 AM out of Loma Linda.
All right, so now that I've done the sucking up. All right, so for those of you that are in traffic and know what you're doing, I'd like to speak to the other half of you. You flippin' morons, please swallow a bullet. Why is it that because you drive an hour later, you stupid baboons, that you no longer know how to drive? I swear to God, I live 3 minutes. 3 minutes from my home is the studio. Okay? It now takes me 20 minutes to get home because the same group of jackasses that used to do 100 miles an hour down the street behind me, now it's dark, Arvin. It's scary.
You know what? If most people are like me, they probably have all their windows tinted and they want to make sure they don't hit a dog or a kid.
Look, moron. Okay, there were no kids before, and all I know is those same dimwits. And you know what scares me? Is thank God we do the hour change when we do, because if we did it during the rainy season, there'd be like 6 million dead.
I'm just curious. It's usually before Halloween. This time was after Halloween.
No, it's always after.
No, it's usually like the week before or a couple days before.
No.
The Sunday before.
I call BS.
I'm going to say the farmers are up to no good nowadays. That's what I'm going to say.
But I just want to know, why is it that in California especially, all we did was change an hour? It's a little bit darker.
It takes time to adjust, Phil.
To what?
It takes time to acclimate.
We
to
don't
acclimate
live in
to
snow
the darkness.
country. We don't live in Kodiak, Alaska.
That's because it's dark there 20 hours a day.
It's a little less light. So anyway, to those of you that can't handle the little less light, please go home and drink the whole bottle of Ambien. Please.
You know what? I've had many good weekends with the whole bottle of Ambien, so you're not discouraging anybody.
I just don't get it, dude.
You know what?
I don't get it.
We should write a letter to Vatican City. Get their input.
Bro, I don't understand. I'm just telling you that it amazes me. It amazes me. Listen to me. My language skills are going to hell in a handbasket.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Mikey?
I'm saying I live 3 minutes from my home. It now takes 20 minutes because he's. And what's funny is the number of accidents that have occurred in the last week on that same route.
If you were a smart individual, you'd either walk or take a bicycle, because it would take you less time.
You know, it probably would. It probably would. But then what fun would that be? And how could I rant?
You'd be ranting because you'd be huffing and puffing for 20 minutes.
All
That's
right.
what it is.
On to happier times. Let's talk about some good news. The Cowboys won, barely, and they still suck. Yeah, I know.
Nobody cares.
Team. But
so I'm going to ask you again, because every time you always seem so disappointed. Do you think there's a possibility the Cowboys might go to the Super Bowl this weekend? Are they the less of two evils?
You know what? I will say after the last couple of games, and I think even Alan will agree, we're not the worst team out there, which is tough to say. So So yeah, I mean, so let me just.
What does that say about the NFL?
I understand. That's what I'm saying. So my answer to you is, do I think we'll make it to the Super Bowl? We're still a very long shot, but we're actually not the worst. We're not even close to the worst. We're first in our division.
Well, you got to remember the Dodgers were way down there, and they came back.
This is true. So, Cowboys won, road to Super Bowl. We'll see. But what is much more important than that? What happened on Friday, Arvin? What was Friday?
I lost my virginity for the second time.
Nice. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is, with Halloween behind us, we are on the Elon Musk hypertube train to Christmas, baby. The Christmas carol started Friday night at the house. I want you to know, the missus wants a divorce again.
You know what? I started hearing that stupid music around here the other day, and I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, dude, I'm waiting for Alan to play the Hallelujah song and just start. I mean, I want to hear Snoopy Christmas. I want to hear Miracle on 34th Street. I want to hear Jingle Bells. I want to hear Deck the Halls, baby. I'm telling you, we are in Christmas mode.
I don't think Snoopy Dog does Christmas music.
Listen to me, okay? Snoopy,
Dog.
Charles Schultz. Okay, it is all about Christmas now. We are a couple of weeks away from Turkey Day. On Turkey Day, the Cowboys play. You eat too much. And then...
You know what? That brings up a good... Oh, go ahead. I got something about Thanksgiving.
And then we are super duper hyper tubing to Christmas, baby. But it's all about the Christmas carols.
Hyper super duper tubing?
Oh, son, I love Christmas, man, like nobody's business.
That sounds like a porn title, Phil.
You sick bastard.
So,
go ahead.
You know what? I have an interesting fact about Thanksgiving. Most people say that they feel on average a good 5 pounds for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It turns out that it's actually less than a pound what people actually learn. Not related to anything, just an interesting fact that I heard recently. So you can't use that excuse come, 3 weeks from now.
I love you, Alan. You see, because Alan's playing that peaceful music in the background, I'm not going to stomp on you. I'm not going to slam you.
It makes me want to throw something at him. So, you know what? On a different note, Pope Francis, or as I like to call him, Pope Frank.
Okay.
What is your whole take on him? Personally, me, I love the guy. And after I heard this story, even more so.
You know what I got to say? Okay, you know how I feel. Anybody who can shake up the establishment,
whether it's positive or negative, you don't care?
No. You know what? That is a good point. But I don't. But usually when you shake up the establishment, it's for the positive, because the status quo has to go.
Right. Well, I know recently he's been in the news because he's saying bring on the weed and the gays, or something along those lines.
I mean, he didn't say that directly, but I do like his theory of you cannot look. Again, I'm not trying to preach to anybody. I'm not telling anybody what to believe. I'm not telling them you choose whatever deity you choose to believe in.
Right.
Whatever. If you got an arrow, let's point to Mecca. Whatever. It's all good.
Well, I thought you're going somewhere else.
I'm just saying. So. Okay. But wait. But what I like about him is he has the same philosophy that I feel a lot of the true leaders, the Gandhis of the world, the more tolerant, in the sense of, look, okay.
What, of acceptance?
Not even acceptance, you see, because I think that's a harsh word, because the other day I told somebody who came in storming here in the studio off the air, was having a heart attack.
Quite a lot.
Right. But he was furious that they were defending the young transgender girl because they were going to set up a bathroom for her in a school. Right. And this individual was lit, just bothered that they had to set up a law identifying transgenders to be able to give her protection. Right. So she could have some rights. Now, I do understand that it gets overkill, but
just so you know, this is way off the topic I was going to say. But okay.
But all I'm saying is, where I think I like about him is he doesn't sit there and say, he approves. He doesn't say I approve of your lifestyle. He simply says I still love you, and so does God.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That sounds very much political-esque.
No. So that's all I was saying. That's why I like him, because he doesn't sit there and preach brimstone and fire.
Well, all I got to say is currently 58%, a clear majority, want pot to be legalized. So I got to say freedom is moving forward. So pretty soon a gay woman is going to be able to smoke a Philly blunt with her lesbian wife.
So it's funny how when you said a gay woman, and in Mike walked. In walked Mike. And Mike walked. Wow, that was just hard.
That's las tres comadres. No. But what I was going to say, the reason why I love him so much is because Pope Francis.
Okay, what guy is he talking about?
Pope Francis. Pope Francis.
I knew it had to be a guy that you love too much.
Hey, you know what? I love this Pope. But Pope Francis fired. Can I finish my story, damn it? Pope Francis fires a German bishop for spending $42 million on his own residency.
Right.
How the hell does that make? How much money is coming through his church for him to funnel that much out?
Bro, that's part of the problem, though. The Catholic Church brings in the billions.
Well, let me tell you this. He spent $4 million.
From poor suckers that give it to him on
$4 million
Sundays.
on a private chapel on the property. Let me see here. 100. I can't read all this other stuff. I wrote it too small. But he's got a big house. I think it was something like 12 acres. So you're saying that this one church is bringing in that much money that he was able to siphon off $42 million for his own house?
Okay, hold on. In their
Okay,
defense,
but it's not his house. It's church property.
No, this was his
No, it's
residency.
not.
So you're saying where he lives is still church property?
Yeah, it's a bishop.
This is in Germany.
they all
Yes.
do, though.
They all do.
live on church property.
12 acres?
Yes.
How big of a church are we
It's a
talking about?
Catholic church.
Bro, you understand that these are... Okay, this goes back to beyond the Renaissance, when people used to leave the church. Do you know why? Do you know why all these bishops and everybody has to take a vow of celibacy?
Celibacy? Well, all I'm going to say is he's probably getting the altar boys drunk on Cristal at that kind of money, man.
I understand that, but you know why they can't get married? They used to be married. Priests used to get married.
Right.
What happened?
Aren't they trying to make it legal again?
Yes, but what happened about 1,500 years ago was a lot of them, when they would die, were leaving those properties to their wife and children.
Right.
And the Pope at that time said, "Oh, hell no. That's it.
Well.
No more getting married because you have to leave it to God."
Well, I don't know. The Pope wasn't having it. He's all about being humble. So I'm just going to say he called him into Vatican City and he walked him past 180 marble pillars, 190 room palace and everything else. And he just said, "I'm not having it. You got to live a humble lifestyle." So I thought that was weird, man. $42 million on a home.
But you have to understand something. That's nothing. And to your point, you're asking where it's coming from?
I'm doing something wrong then. I got to go hang out with where the altar
Of course
boys
you're
are.
doing something wrong. All these, dude, if you go on all the Sunday preachers that are on TV,
They're millionaires. all of them.
yeah, private jets, Rolls Royces, mansions.
And they'll tell the congregation that God wanted them to be rich.
So God said, "Pope, you're going to get your own country." Because that's basically what the Vatican City is. It's its own country.
Yeah, it's considered a country, yes.
I don't know. I was screening a call. We must have pissed somebody off over there. So no, I just thought it was weird. I'm glad that he did let him go. So then why not let go of more people? If you're saying it's the normal across the board, why not do it more?
Well, I
often?
don't think it's the normal across the board. I don't think there's very many bishops doing the same thing.
I don't know any bishops here in America that have a $42 million home.
All right, we'll be back after the break. You listen to the Three Guys Rant.
Transmitiendo en vivo en Los Ángeles y alrededor del mundo. Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number One Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Coy Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. On the phone with us, we have special. Oops, that's that special dial tone.
See, apparently a nobody.
How about now? I think we dropped her. Becca, are you there?
Here.
She's there. I
She's
heard
there.
her.
All right.
Hello?
Hey.
I got dropped a couple times, but I'm here. I'm here.
So on the phone with us is the sultry voice for any of you, and I know you guys didn't, but if you listen to the audio book for
I've heard
50
it.
Shades of Grey, it was Becca's voice.
Let me
Right.
see. Becca, say
Hello?
say something. Say something naughty.
Hi. What are you wearing?
Ouch!
A big layer of Vaseline right now.
You know what? That's messed up. The day that I'm here in studio, Becca decides not to even show up.
And I want you to know I hate you for that.
But she
because-
left me a very nasty message.
which has turned you on many a time.
Oh,
It's too bad we can read that one
Hold
on air. It's so graphic.
Before the lovely Becca Battoe gets into why she's calling in, I just wanted to share with her that 6 weeks ago I was in London. So to pass the time on the flight both directions, I for the 10.5 hours or 6 of the 10.5 hours going and all 11 hours coming back.
So if I'm understanding correctly, you're saying you go both ways.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Becca's voice was my companion, and I got to tell you that in book 3, okay, not Becca per se, but she read some filthy passages that are just probably not what you want to be hearing the sultry sounds of while you're stuck in a seat.
Phil, I'm going to say, did you join the Mile High Club all by yourself?
so that's only a half-mile club.
Hey, bro, all I'm telling you was that the thoughts that were going through my head of the poor Becca Battoe, who wasn't even there to defend herself.
Wait a minute. What were you doing to Becca? Tell us.
No. It's what she was describing to me.
Oh, yeah, but
I'm telling you, dude, book 3, Becca was filthy.
Becca wants to now go home and take a shower.
Oh, good for you.
You know what? All I'm going to say is it's starting to sound like the crying game all over
So,
again.
Becca, I just wanted you to know that
Now,
I
can you let her
enjoyed
speak, man?
our
We
11
wanna hear
hours
her
together
voice, not yours.
over the pond.
Well, I appreciate you listening. Thank you.
I gotta say, Becca, I am thoroughly impressed. Not by you though, by Phil, because this is the one time you've actually done the proper introduction.
Okay.
You always just start talking to the person. Everybody else is supposed to figure out who the
But
hell
this is
we're
Becca
talking
Battoe.
to.
Dude, you don't understand, man. Her voice. Anyway, let's get into why she's calling. She's calling in for a good reason.
This is all you, man.
I know. So my perversion needs to stop. Let her tell us why she's calling in.
So I'm going to be a part of this really cool event this weekend. It's a 25-hour audiobook marathon live, and the reason that we're doing this, it's a celebrity-studded event. Anyone, definitely in the audiobook industry, and a couple other big names in the industry in general will be attending and performing. And it is all proceeds are benefiting this wonderful, wonderful gentleman. He is one of the biggest audiobook producers in the industry, definitely one of the biggest in Los Angeles. His name is Bob Dion. And about 6 months ago, he was diagnosed with ALS disease. And I don't know if you're familiar with that or if the listeners are familiar. It's Lou Gehrig's disease, and it's a very, very quickly regenerative disease. So in almost no time at all, he's gone from this bubbly, caring, lovely, outgoing, amazing man to someone who's having a very difficult time right now. So we're doing this huge event. It's in Burbank at the Victory Theater, and it's a live audiobook reading event. And Ed Asner's going to be a part of it. Scott Brick is a huge name. Jesse Bernstein, Tara Sands, Ramon De Ocampo. A lot of very big names in the industry will be performing, and there's time slots, hour-and-a-half time slots with different genres. We have a children's story genre, humor, a mystery thriller section, sci-fi. I'm obviously going to be performing in the erotica section of the night, which is actually going to be happening at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, that's horrible.
On Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on how late you go to bed or how early you rise.
Just so you know, that's 6 hours after Phil's bedtime.
So he should be fully charged.
Hey. Okay, wait, real quick, Becca. Let me back up for a second again. So, where is this going to be held at?
It's at the Victory Theater in Burbank. Tickets are $15 per segment, but for each segment that you purchase a ticket for, you get a free Audible.com download. So you basically get a free audiobook with your ticket purchase.
And let me just share with the listeners real quick. For those of you who don't understand, because Arvin's looking at me funny, Audible.com.
No. All I'm hearing is Becca Battoe at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
Hold on.
Reading Penthouse Letters. If I bring you a copy of Penthouse Letters, will you read that?
I'm actually going to be reading a portion of 50 Shades of Grey that night.
Okay, if I get to choose which section, we're really in trouble. But all I wanted to say was Audible.com, for those of you who don't know, is an excellent, excellent way to get your audio fix. You can download the books. They play on almost every device, including MP3s. It's very easy to use. That's how I discovered Becca, and I got to say, you will absolutely fall in love with the service and her. So if you can make it out to Victory, is it Victory Park?
Victory Theater in Burbank. She's
only said it 10 times.
I know, dude. I'm telling you.
The tickets are available on brown paper tickets. It's kind of a complicated. It's brownpapertickets.com/event/470078. Or if you go to brownpapertickets.com and you just search Audiobook Marathon Live, you should be able to find the event. Also, there's more info available at AL as in Larry, S as in Sam, Bob.com. So it's ALSBob.com.
Arvin, are we going to be able to get all of that out on social media?
I'm trying to get it out right now.
And I sent you the links via email, so if you have those available, I can also tweet you those, and you can retweet them as well. But
absolutely.
But it's for a great cause. It's like I said, it's kind of a celebrity-studded event that's going to be happening. It's 25 straight hours of live audiobook narration. It's something that has never been done before, but I think that they're hoping that this will be a big hit and might be something that happens more in the future.
I like it, and I do have to say that for somebody like myself, and this is not being self-serving because you guys are going to say it's all always about me, I say because of my, whatever it is, ADD or just my lack of discipline, I'm a horrible, horrible reader.
Person?
No, not a horrible person. But
reader.
the audiobooks have really, really brought me back and allowed me to enjoy a lot of good literature.
You know, it's not an audiobook. If you're listening to it, it's not a book.
Well, okay, but it's
what?
Okay, so Becca, technically, what is it then?
Whoa! What the hell is it if it's not an audio?
Well, let's ask the expert. Becca's the one who voiced it. What would you call it?
Audiobooks? They're absolutely books. I love listening to books, especially in my car in LA traffic. Are you kidding me?
Becca,
it's a great way to pass time without, murdering people.
I'll do you a favor, Becca. I'm a backhand Mikey just for you, just for that stupid comment.
I want Becca to come in studio and explain to me why it isn't an
You're
audiobook.
just mad because the last time the lovely Becca Battoe was in here, you were gone. And Arvin and I had a great time with her.
Oh, really? She's
we
that
did
kind of
have
girl.
Fun. We had fun.
So, Becca, I do want to push all of that, and we've got about 3 minutes left in the segment here, but what else have you been up to lately? What else have you been working on?
Oh, my gosh. Excuse me. I'm all over the place. I did a couple of films this summer, short films. I'm working on. I hosted a show that hasn't gotten picked up. It was a pilot for a news show, an online news show. It's called Micro News. I actually am starting to record a new book. Actually, tomorrow morning, I start recording a new book called Roomies. It's a really cute little young adult title. I am producing. I'm the co-creator of a really awesome cartoon that I'm excited about. We're gearing up to pitch it to some networks next year, and I also have a lingerie line that will hopefully be coming out sometime next year. It's an interactive lingerie line. So it's basically your lingerie. You can scan the clothing articles with your smartphone, and it will tell you naughty stories.
And, and that is with your voice, correct?
Yeah, and it'll be my voice.
Well, I don't know if those chonies are going to be for men, but I'm gonna put on the first pair.
I knew it. I said Arvin's never been more excited for an excuse to go out and buy a pink thong. He's been looking for one.
Oh, God!
Then he's going to be walking around.
God, please, no! No!
He's going to be walking around asking people to scan his ass.
Well, now's your opportunity there.
All righty, Arvin.
See, I've never needed an excuse before, but now I got an opportunity.
All right. So, Becca, let me have you give out the info one more time just to make sure that we didn't miss anything for the upcoming event.
Okay, great. So tickets are available at www.brownpapertickets.com/event/470078. You can also get more information at alsbob.com. That's A as in Adam, L as in Louis, S as in Sam, Bob. alsbob.com. And if you can't make out to the event, you can still donate. There's a way to donate off of his website. You can also purchase a ticket, and you'll still get your audible.com download just for purchasing a ticket as well.
Excellent. Gentlemen, anything else for Miss Battoe? Mike wants to know when you're going to come back in studio.
Oh, I would love to come back, maybe in the next couple weeks. That'd be awesome.
When you come, can you model some articles from your lingerie line?
They haven't been released yet. But maybe the time after that, when they're all ready.
Becca, just let us know when you're planning on coming back in to make sure that we have a task for Mikey not to be here.
Oh, wouldn't that be spectacular if he could miss her again?
That sure would.
That won't happen.
Becca, we're coming down to the wire in the segment here, but I do want to wish you the best of luck. I know we're going to try to get out there. We'll make sure that Arvin puts it out on social media. And I commend you for all of your hard work, and I think it's a great thing what you guys are trying to do.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Have a great weekend and good luck.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Phil, now I got a question for you, Phil. What part of her hard work are you complimenting her for? Bringing couples back together, splitting up marriages, or the choni line?
You're just jealous. You're just jealous because you don't understand.
I don't understand what?
You haven't listened.
Oh, I've seen. She's an extremely... I can't even put it into words, but there is something very, very attractive and sexual about that woman.
All right.
Becca,
Before the FCC shuts us down.
If you want to be my future ex-wife, Becca, I'm in.
All right, we're going to the midway break. This is the Three Guys Rant on KCAA 1050. We'll be right back.
Call the Three Guys Rant now.
Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
Something beautiful from Mexico, superior in all of its creation. Integrity, never giving way to mass production. Number One Tequila, welcome celebration. Heart and passion is our passion. A legend takes the nation. If superior is what you are after, Number One Tequila for all of life's occasions.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take. And I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
What's up, everyone? Sports Guru here. Sick of looking at the same old boring websites? Well, check out thenewsportsguru.com for all the hottest trending videos and all the biggest sports news. Become a VIP for only $4.99 and get premium access to everything the Sports Guru has to offer. The beautiful gurus girls, all my biggest sports picks, and much more. So get off that porn site and check out thenewsportsguru.com.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break, and this next statement is going to hurt Arvin. And
no, Phil.
It'll make Mike very happy.
I did not swallow.
You're lying. But you, Arvin, and I, and the rest of the country alike, are going to have to thank the Puerto Rican to our left.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there because I want no part of whatever the end of this sentence
you know what?
is.
It's Veterans Day on Monday, formerly Armistice Day. Mike.
Formerly what?
Armistice Day. Mikey is a veteran.
Did you just say formerly armpit stain?
Formerly Armistice Day. When a veteran kicks your ass, you're going to know why. But Mikey served proudly, valiantly, and bravely for our country during the first Gulf War.
That means no work Monday.
For me? What about you? You haven't even been freaking Boy Scout.
So, as much as it pains you, Arvin, you're going to have to thank Mikey and all the other veterans who are currently listening, old, young, men, women, those of you that can now ask and tell.
Straight, gay,
I don't
whatever.
care. You know what? If you serve in uniform and you serve for this country, I do want to say thank you. I do think that you guys deserve better. And I don't mean just you guys. I mean all of you men and women. And I think that our government for years and years has done a piss poor job of thanking you properly, taking care of you. But
Here's my chair.
Mike found his chair. But I do want to send a special thank you. I've had many family members in the service. And so, I wanted to say thank you in advance since we're not on the air on Monday.
Hey, there's nothing like servicing the serviceman. Wait, that's not right.
What? Yes.
Wow.
You are going to service a serviceman.
On his face. Mikey, it's all about you now. Tell, what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Barbecue and beer.
No, that's the 4th of July.
Okay, we'll go with the 18th thing for Veterans Day.
Nah, to me, it's a day of remembrance. I remember, my buddies, the couple that didn't come back with us, and all the ones that are still alive. We stay in touch, a lot of us. When we get together and we talk, we start talking like we've been together all this time, like we never stop seeing each other, even though it's been 20 plus years for some of us. So, but that's the bond you built,
Well, when you're living in a dirt hole getting shot at, I'm sure it changes you a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Some people tell me I'm crazy, but...
You know what's funny is Arvin's over here smiling because he thinks I said when you're getting shot in a dirty hole.
That's what he's thinking.
I mean, look at the grin on his face.
He was gonna say, "Ooh, you said dirty hole."
Arvin's like, really? You get shot in a dirty hole? Why didn't
I
I join?
join.
The military?
You're like, where do I sign up?
Arvin, you filthy animal.
You know what? I was trying to stay out of the conversation to be respectful.
Wow.
No, really, where do I sign up?
All right. So again, I wanted to say in advance, and a lot of the men, especially who fought in World War II, you see them on Veterans Day where they have all, they bring out their medals and their hats, and you see a lot of them gather up.
And a lot of them are, that's it. They call it the greatest generation, and we're losing a lot of them
daily. I know.
Yeah.
A lot of I mean, that generation is passing on, and
pretty soon they're gonna be gone.
One of the things that troubles me, and I know we've talked over and over about, at least the millennials or these new pissant kids of today. I don't think these kids understand or respect that generation.
No.
So on a day like Monday, it's a time to reflect, man. These kids need to understand why they get to, put "I hate homos" on Facebook. It was because of people like that who fought for their rights and allowed them to be as stupid as they are.
Right.
So, but that's just me.
So, Mikey, thank you. That's all you're getting from me, Mikey. Take it and go. Take it and go.
What do you got, Arvin? What else you got for us?
Well, I have a question, another baffling question. I don't know if either one of you is a Republican. I don't really ask, and I really don't care. The reason I'm bringing it up is Obamacare. And I know it's not even called that. It's called some other health program of whatever. But my whole thing is I know that I've heard that Republicans are having meetings over the website that they don't want to not work. So they're trying to get it up. They're trying to get it to work just to shut it back down. I don't get it. What the hell? Why are they spending their time, money, or the government's money just to do all that?
Because they're Republicans.
So they just want they just want to complain
They
about the stupidest things.
They couldn't stop the law from becoming law. They can't defund it. They voted over 40 times to try to defund it, even though they know they can't. And now the only thing they can do is go after the website. Because that's all that is not working. It's the website. The program is in place. You can call in, sign up. You can go to different locations and sign up.
Right.
Just you can't do it online, which sucks. And this should have been tested over and over again.
Here's a funny thing, and I don't even know if either one of you guys know, but the company that they hired, the company. Why? What's so funny?
Go on, sir. Go on, please.
The company that finally got hired to do the website is a Canadian company that the Canadian government fired for screwing up their website.
Sounds like something we would do. What's your point? And I believe one of the, I don't know if he was a spokesperson or a VP of something at one of those two companies.
You're like the world of information today.
Yeah, I'm becoming like you. But she was testifying in front of Congress. Apparently, she was Michelle Obama's. They were in the same fraternity or something like that.
Ooh, that's not good.
Right.
And this is the lady from
one of these
website company.
Yeah, because they hired two companies to roll it out.
Well, that's.
But yeah, I mean, they screwed up from the beginning. The president,
But the other thing, it's not countrywide. I think it's state to state because I think it works here in California. If I'm not mistaken.
No, the federal exchange doesn't work. Period. Different states opted out and created their own. California is one of those states that created their own.
Okay, so you can sign up here.
Yeah, those states that are doing their own are having no problem. It's the states that did not create their own exchange have to go through the federal exchange, and they're having problems.
Well, I don't get it. It's. I know Americans have been waiting like 70 years to get this program going. So what's the big deal if you have to sit in front of your computer 9 hours just to see if it goes through?
That's what I don't get, man. And people are calling, "Oh my God, no, the program doesn't work." Well, the last time Apple released one of the iPhones, there was a problem with the antenna. The next time it was the battery. Nobody called, "Oh, Apple shouldn't be making phones. Stop making phones."
I said Apple should have stopped making phones a long time ago because I think they're
and
crap.
they're attacking this 4 weeks after the implementation, man.
Right.
So give it some time. Let's see what happens. Now the president stepped in it. The Democrats. Screwed
the
up,
president
PR,
stepped in it, all right.
Yeah, I mean they screwed up big time.
Well,
so.
Talking about the president, I don't know if you guys had heard, but is it the NSA? The NSA got hacked into, I think, a couple of days ago last week.
Okay.
And apparently people across the country got pissed off. But most importantly, the one that got offended the most was the German chancellor. It's not Angela. Angela Merkel?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you pronounce her name?
Mm-hmm.
So now the rumor around Washington, D.C. is that Obama is tapping a white woman.
How long have you been tucking that away? Trying to find.
Is that what you were reading in the bathroom to the mirror? I could hear you practicing something in there, but I didn't know what it was. Right?
Wow, Obama is tapping a white woman.
That is actually kind of funny.
That is extremely funny. And for those of you listening that doesn't get it, you got to read a dictionary every now and then.
Alrighty then, Mikey, what you got for us?
After that, I don't think I got anything.
Well, the other thing that I read recently, and I don't understand why or what the deal might be, because I'm thinking I might actually have to go out to this country. But Japan stopped having sex young people stop having sex,
Okay.
and they're trying to figure out why.
But how do they know? What, do they have cameras in people's bedrooms?
No,
or-
I think that they've taken a poll among young people. I think it was 18 to 35. And the report is that Japan's in trouble. 45% of women, 25% of men have no interest in sex and are actually repulsed by it.
But okay, hold on. Let me comment. Have you seen, and not just Japanese?
I don't even like Japanese porn, but
No.
I'm willing to take one for the team.
I'm saying, but in general, that so many of today's youth, and I read a statistic how sex is down, pregnancy is down. But I'm just going to
Not
tell
in
you
America.
I'm sorry?
Not in America.
Yeah, even in America.
Boy, I gotta.
But I'm
I gotta
telling
start
you
looking at
that
different
for
cities.
me,
then.
though, part of the biggest reason is that a lot of these young men and young women have become so androgynous.
Phil,
there's just no
$10 word, Phil. You got to break it down for me.
There's no curves anymore. I mean, I see couples walking by,
but
and I can't tell if it's too.
Have you driven down any street here in
I know.
California?
We have
too many curves.
Okay, I understand that there's a lot of.
Hell, I have too many curves.
Now the sad part is that now I think the fattest country in the world is Mexico. I don't know how the hell that happened because I haven't seen fat Mexicans when I've
Because
gone
they all
down
went
to
back.
TJ.
But what I'm saying is that, but in countries like Japan, they're all so thin. And what I'm saying, they have no shape, no features.
Is it
Yeah, but that never prevented them before from having sex.
I don't know, dude. When they all start looking like Twiggy the model,
Is it because
it's just
they-
freaky, man. I don't see how they could get turned on by each other.
Is it because they ran out of room and they couldn't grow sideways anymore?
Plus, you know, I heard
Now,
that
is that the country where they also lick each other's eyeballs?
Yeah. And I've heard
Bill,
the men have little
that's-
wee-wees.
Phil, you know that is a secret name that I have for my testicles, eyeballs?
Wow. You
No.
know that's a trend over there, right?
To where people lick their eyeballs?
Yes.
I've never heard that. Now, I know we did a thing once here on people putting like those horns in their head. They're into they're into some weird stuff over in Japan. But yeah, they're saying a third of people who are under the age of 30 have never even had a relationship. Not even a sexual relationship, just a relationship.
Relationships are overrated now.
Says the
Right.
guy that's been married 13 times.
With 12
Exactly.
kids. I know, with 12 kids, man.
Exactly.
Oh, man. So, again, I don't know. At the end of the study, they didn't say exactly what's the cause of it, but they're saying that people need to at least start dry humping over there in that country or something, because they're gonna run out. They're gonna run out of citizens or whatever they're called in that part of the world.
Showing her my O face. oh. You know what I'm talking about.
What you got, Phil?
Oh, I'm just letting the two of you go on. I'm fine.
We're gonna go to a break, but when we come back, I'm gonna share a couple of stories with you guys. Something that caught my eye this week.
He was stacking it up, man. He was getting ready.
Was he licking his eyeballs?
Listen to the Three Guys Rant on
NBC News Radio KCAA 1050 AM in Loma Linda and Rant Radio Network. We'll be back. The Three Guys Rant.
A superior tequila has arrived. A tequila that never compromises integrity for mass production. Taste the heart of Mexico in every bottle. For superior tequila, there's only number one. Number one tequila.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. 3 quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back for the final segment of the show. Mikey's going to kick it off.
Come in.
Today, Junior, today.
Hey, did you read about the interview with the Lululemon CEO?
I knew if anybody was going there, it was going to be you.
Dude, I cannot believe this idiot.
But was it him or was it his wife?
No, it was him. His wife kind of intervened to try to save the interview. But you know who Lululemon is? Numbnuts?
Arvin has no
Isn't
clue.
she the one that's on Charlie Brown? The one that's pissed off at everybody? Yells at everybody, smacks everybody around?
No.
That's actually a good guess, Arvin.
Well, it's a company that they create. It's athletic wear, mainly yoga pants.
Oh, yeah.
They're the company we get to thank for bringing back yoga wear.
Right. And sheer.
Oh, I know exactly who they are. That stupid companies cost me some money because a certain somebody's always asking me to buy them stupid clothes from there.
I mean,
and it's not cheap.
They make almost any woman look spectacular.
But
don't take it that
they had to recall one of their lines of yoga pants because they were too sheer and you could see through them basically.
Good. They should charge more for those.
To me, there was no problem. Apparently, some women were.
You know what? Those are women that are fat and don't shave or trim their bush.
There you go. Now this guy is being interviewed right on TV, and he basically
That's
said
Arvin
that.
at the 3guysrant.com.
Ladies, call the gardener, trim the bush.
Hey, so
nobody wants teeth full of hair. Continue with the story, please.
Wow.
Again, that's Arvin at the 3guysrant.com.
Wow.
Anyways, so he was interviewed and they asked him about that controversy, and he basically said that it's the size of the thighs of the women wearing them. That not all women should be wearing his pants.
You know what?
And I think he's got a point.
I agree with him.
I think he's got a point. So
Jim Carrey over here with the beard, I agree with him.
But anyway, that's not him.
Oh.
So
I don't know who that is in the.
But anyways, and then his wife kind of intervened and steered the conversation in another direction. But this guy, he kind of stepped on it.
You know what?
I just thought it was funny.
The same reason that we give everybody a hard time and bust everybody's balls for our freedoms, our rights, our everything that America is known great for. This guy should deserve it. We're always on the other side of the fence, but because this guy has this company and he says whatever and designs this product for a certain individual, he should absolutely have the right to do it. And if you don't like it, don't like the product.
Right,
Don't buy
like
the product.
And it's like what was it? What is that other company? Was it Abercrombie and Fitch?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
That the guy.
I don't like it. I've never bought it, and I never would. But I still think he has a right to do and say whatever he wants.
Well, Abercrombie and Fitch has nothing that would fit you. First of all.
First off, have you ever heard of buy two and make one?
All right. They tried to hire me to be one of the models who stands at the door one time, but
Was this
to decline.
Was this to go on a picture frame in a third world country somewhere?
So, yeah.
It's the same thing with Chick-fil-A. I don't agree with the beliefs of the owner, but good Lord, does he make some good chicken? And I'll go 7 days a week.
So now that we were talking about, basically what this guy thinks are fat women who shouldn't wear his pants, I don't know exactly where this happened because the article didn't say where, but a Chinese man divorced and then sued his ex-wife for giving birth to what he called an extremely ugly baby girl.
Yeah, it was over there.
Was it in China?
Yeah, it came out about a month ago.
Okay. So
we can sue for that?
He didn't think that the kid... No, check this out. He didn't think that the kid was his because he was...
A good-looking guy and the baby was ugly?
The baby was fugly. So they did a DNA test, and it came back indeed. It wasn't a Maury. That it was his kid.
So how does... You know what, dude? That would be great. Okay, for any of our listeners, if you speak Chinese, please, we want to record you because...
Well, look at the woman. She's not...
are the dad.
Well, wait a minute. Is that like a before and after of the wife?
Uh-huh, yes. What happened was after the DNA test came
Good
through,
Lord.
she came clean and told him that she'd had over $100,000 worth of plastic surgery prior to marrying him.
That plastic surgeon deserves some kind of award for making that woman look that good.
And you know what's funny? The judge agreed, and she had to pay him $120,000. That's the best part.
I'm all for it.
So women, if you're ugly,
get some plastic surgery and wax between those thighs.
And you better let the man know ahead of time that you're ugly.
That is Arvin at the3guysrant.com. Mike at the3guysrant.com.
Because we don't want no ugly...
El Boricua at the3guysrant.com.
We don't want the ugly kids running around. And then that's another thing that came up today, I think it was today, that I think we should do here. And basically what it is, I think it's going to drive the ratings through the roof. I mean, we're going to have at least 4 or 5 people tuning in.
Well,
okay.
Did he just say 4 or 5 people?
Yes. Matt Lauer and Al Roker underwent prostate exams live on the
camera?
Today Show.
Good Lord, I'd have no interest in seeing any of that.
So what they were at the doctor's office, and no, it wasn't on camera. They each went in a room with the doctor and came out. In around 34 seconds, the test was done. So what they were trying to show, man, is that there's nothing to it. Go in there, get probed.
What can they check in 34 seconds?
You drop
It's a prostate exam. It's not the...
They stick their finger up your dirty hole.
You know what? I got to
check.
sue my doctor because I swear he was in there for like 7 minutes.
Well, I told you, you don't have to go back every week.
No, dude. And the thing about Arvin is I like the way Arvin describes his... Arvin says that his doctor has reverse stirrups. Arvin puts his hands in there. The doctor straps him in, pulls his trousers, and then last week when Arvin came in, he's like, "Hey, bro, when you're over 40, right?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Does your doctor hold your shoulders while he's doing your prostate exam?" And I asked Arvin, "Did he have both hands on your shoulders?" Arvin's like, "There's another way." I was like, what the hell?
All I know, you know what? All I gotta say is my head has never hit the wall that hard before.
Is that why you have that knot on your forehead?
Yes,
dude. I'm telling you, man. So, anyways, this guy just wanted to do something for man, show him that it's no big deal, And I know, Arvin, you're not supposed to get 2 fingers. It's 1 finger.
I have 1 speed. I have 1 gear. Go.
Where can you possibly go after that?
It's 3 minutes to 6, Alan. Are we...
What? And then another thing caught my attention this week. Actually, it came out, I think, 2 weeks ago, but since we weren't on the air.
You came out 2 weeks ago? Okay.
Okay. You know how employers, potential employers are using social media to find out about their prospective employees.
Right.
So, people are being told, don't put anything online that you wouldn't want your employer to see. Now there is a company that actually use social media to determine the risk of lending people money based on who their friends are on social media.
They're never going to lend a single dollar.
So, and companies are using them. Like Equifax and them, they're using them. And
Equifax?
Yes, they're using these companies, and what they do is they go through your social media to see if they find any of your friends that, let's say, are deadbeats, have BKs, don't pay their bills, they say that you're a risk because you associate with those people.
Everybody has a low life friend.
No, but this is what I'm saying. How ridiculous things are getting nowadays. That even having a friend on Facebook could affect your credit score.
So what if you don't have a Facebook?
2/3 of you will be unfriended tonight.
Arvin, you're unfriended.
What if?
So
well,
what I'm
now
saying
we
is,
changed it. So what
after
if you
tomorrow-
don't have a Facebook? How does
Huh?
that play? What if you don't have any Facebook? What if you don't
Well,
have
no,
any
but-
Hey,
social media?
if you have
you
no
don't
friends,
have-
you're not getting any money either because
Right.
now you're a liability because they think you're a sociopath and you're going to kill yourself.
Oh, damn, I'm between a rock and a hard spot then.
You know what they're going to
I am in no mood.
You know what they're going to tell you, Arvin, is that when you go apply for a loan, you have no friends. Well, then we want to be we're going to get a life insurance policy on you for that same amount.
One of these companies claims that it uses up to 8,000 data points when assessing an application for a loan.
What's wrong with just filling out a damn piece of paper, running your social, and either say yay or nay?
What's wrong with the good old days where it was just a handshake?
Oh, are we still talking about loans?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere completely different with that one.
It used to be a day when you had a relationship with your personal banker that they lend you money based on whether you pay the previous one or not.
You
and
go
that's
back.
it.
You go back in the vault and you knock one out on top of the stack of hundreds, and you were good. So Phil, the one thing that I did want to bring up, and you being a tech junkie or a nerd or whatever you want to call it,
ouch,
you are a superhero fan.
A couch?
Yeah, baby.
Thor's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, baby.
Really?
And
Is he going to do it live on TV like Ellen, or is he going to do it in the theaters, on the screen? What?
He's gonna do it with Ellen.
So yes, the answer to your question is yes, I will be seeing it this weekend.
You are?
I will.
I'm sure that there's gonna be lines down the street.
Nah, what I do, again, okay, this is where Mike calls me. I buy the tickets in advance.
Yeah.
Show up at the theater.
Show up at the theater, hire some.
So let me get this straight. So you're gonna buy your tickets beforehand, show up 2 showings before your showing, and just wait?
No, bro. What he did last time he went to the movies to the premiere, he went by Home Depot, hired a dude from the parking lot, made him stand in line for him. After 3 hours, he gave the dude $5, and he went in.
That's not true. What I do is I'll buy the ticket a day in advance.
Please tell everybody so they can do it too, and then you have to wait in line.
I buy the ticket a day in advance. Right. Choose a theater that perhaps is, decent but off the beaten path.
Are we talking about expensive or ghetto?
I'm talking ghetto.
No, what's nice about some of the expensive theaters?
Because I have an expensive theater that's $30 just to get in.
I understand that.
And you can do assigned seating.
Okay, so when the last time we went to El Capitan, we paid an extra $15, and
For
they
the
told
VIP,
you paid
right.
the $15, so you didn't have to wait in line. You were guaranteed preferred seating in the yellow section.
I've done that.
And they gave you a bucket of popcorn. It's worth $15 to not have to deal with all the.
You got to go to the other one for $30. Much better.
Is that the one with they sell liquor?
Yeah.
Is that in Pasadena, right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying, though. So I don't necessarily, I don't mind paying a little bit more to not have to wait in line.
Okay, but that's going to Hollywood. What about at a local theater? You can't do that locally.
Yes, you can. Because the thing about locally, again, where I benefit, I just go to either the first showing at 9 a.m. the day after it premiered.
Saturday? Okay.
Yeah, so you go to at 9 a.m. or you go at a non-prime time. Because people are going to go at lunch, not early dinner.
Right.
So there's different times that you can go that you can avoid the crowds.
Well, they're saying it's a summer movie in the winter. It's expected to be
I'm
huge.
looking forward to it. Again, happy Veterans Day to all of you who served. We will be back next Thursday. Arvin?
That's how you do a show.